In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the Stamp-a-ma-jig. I'm going to use the stamp set A Rose is a Rose. I'm going to start by stamping the bold image of the rose on this white piece of cardstock. I'm going to make sure it's fully inked, and then I'm going to stamp off on a scratch sheet of paper and then place this on my cardstock. And we have the beautiful rose. Next, I'm going to take the other image of the rose and I'm going to stamp that full strength into the ink. And I'm going to cover the stamp with ink. I'm going to move my cardstock aside and bring over my imaging sheet. I'm going to place it in the corner of my Stamp-a-ma-jig and stamp all the way in the corner on the image sheet. Now I can use the imaging sheet to line up with my rose. Look how perfect this is going to line up. And before I do that, I'm going to use some Dotto repositionable adhesive so that my cardstock doesn't move. I'm going to place my stamped image and line it up. Then I can take my Stamp-a-ma-jig and put it in the corner of the imaging sheet. Remove the imaging sheet. Don't forget to ink up your stamp one more time. And place that in the upper corner of your Stamp-a-ma-jig. And look at that, a perfect, beautifully layered flower. We're also going to do this for the leaves. Now I'm going to use some old olive for the leaves. I'm going to stamp off again. I'm going to add one leaf over here, ink up again, stamp off, and we'll do one leaf right here. And we'll do another one over here. Now I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the rose for the leaf. I'm going to place the imaging sheet in the corner and stamp the stamp in the corner. Then I can place the imaging sheet right over the leaf so I know exactly where it's going to be. Place the Stamp-a-ma-jig in the corner of the imaging sheet and remove the imaging sheet, and then stamp right down. Perfect layered leaf. Okay, do the next one. Stamp straight down. Perfect. One more leaf. And there you have it. Now you can take your beautifully stamped rose, perfectly layered, place some adhesive on the back, layer on some ruby red cardstock, place that on some old olive. You can stamp the sentiment at the bottom. And here's your finished card. So don't forget on your next project to use the Stamp-a-ma-jig for perfect positioning.